And we are live. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Proceed Life Academy. We are live on our monthly webinar, and today we're going to be exploring a very important topic. But yeah, before we start today, I need you to let me know if you're just watching us for the very first time. If this is your first time at Speak Life Academy, please let us know where you are joining us from, your name and where you're joining us from. I'm going to be reading out all of your comments. So welcome to ProSpeak Life Academy. And yes, at ProSpeak Life Academy, we are raising a generation of children who are confident and speak with clarity and are not afraid to shine on any platform. If your child is not in ProSpeak Life Academy, I don't know what you're doing about that. So yes, last month we had our monthly webinar, and we talked about how to help your children express themselves clearly at home. We had our special guest, Mrs. Yemisi, do justice to that topic, and she shared with us a success story in the academy with both our children, Lokbe and Dara. So today we'll be examining another topic, but yes, please let me know where you are joining us from. And yes, hi. Nav Dynamic, of course. We have you I think it's high time we celebrate the people that come every evening. Every time we are live, Nav, you're always here. We celebrate you. Thank you so much for, and a very good evening to you as well. Good to have you. So let us know where you are joining us from. Let us know where you are joining us from. Let us know where you are joining us from. Okay, let me celebrate you. So, yes, guys, today we're going to be talking about the honest truth, why class confidence doesn't translate to world confidence. Why class confidence, the honest truth. That's what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. And if you're ready to dive into this topic, please let me know and put a comment in the comment section. I'm still waiting. I see a number of people live with us, and I do not see any message yet. I see a number of people live with us, and I haven't. Just say hello. Say hello, guys. Say hello, guys. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Hello, Dab. Yes. Okay. Lincoln Travels. Okay. Hi. Thank you for joining us also. Okay, so I'm just going to dive right in. And to start today, I have a question. I have a very special question. So, hi again, everybody. My name is Joy Eshimokai, and I am the lead coach at ProSpeak Life Academy. And we are on a mission to raise teenagers and children who are able to speak confidently on any platform. Is your child one of us? If your child is one of us, then yes, congratulations. And we are so glad that you are here. But quickly, I want us to do something real fast, right? I want this to be really interactive. We need to do something real fast. Can your child explain this? Okay, let me start with something really fun and interesting. Imagine that you ask your child a question, a simple question like, explain your favorite game to me. Explain your favorite game. And from last week, this is what we should do. Normalize in our homes anyway. Explain your favorite game to me like I've never seen it before. Be honest. If you ask your child that question, and if you're not already doing that, you should Ask your children, questions that would make them speak impromptu and see exactly how they do. And yes, if you need help, that's exactly why we are here. So explain your game to me like I've never seen it before. Now, how do you think your child will do? Number one, that's A. And I need you to drop this honestly. So today we are being vulnerable and we're speaking honestly. So oblige me. What is your child going to? Let's be honest. A, is your child going to explain it clearly? B, will they jump from one point to the other? C, will they say, I don't know. I guess you should know it now. I don't know. I'm going to explain it. Are they going to be like that? Or D, they'll just say, Mommy, Daddy, you know what? You will not understand. So I need you to put it in the comments. Will your child do A, B, C, or D? Remember, A is, will they explain it clearly and coherently, step by step? Or B, will they jump from one point to the other? Confused, neither here nor there. C, would they say, I don't know how to explain it, Mom. I don't just know where to start. Or will they even keep quiet? Or C, would they say, leave it. You won't just get it. And I'm waiting for your honest answers. Don't forget, today is the honest, we're having honest talk. Honest answers, honest answer. B, confused. Ooh, thanks for sharing, Lincoln. B, confused. Seriously? Like jump from one point to the other, confused? Okay, I want more. Is it A? If it's A, let's see. B, C, D, honestly. Thank you so much for sharing, Lincoln. And yes. Okay. I'm waiting for more answers. More answers? Anybody? Okay. All right, no problem. That's exactly okay. Let me see. I have a comment here. Not okay. Will not know where to start or how to start. Well, happens to a number of children, but the truth is, this is the exact problem we're going to be talking about today. And yes, welcome to our monthly webinar where we talk about things relating to your child's confidence. And yes, that's why we're here to groom them anyway. So it is not that your children don't know, right? It is that they don't know how to organize and express what they know. Many children actually know what to say, but the problem is they don't know how to organize their thoughts. And interestingly, this is part of what we teach in the academy. We teach them how to organize their thoughts and speak within seconds. And I know that even a lot of parents do not know that just by learning public speaking, your child is picking up a number of skills. So they are not just learning to communicate, they are learning problem solving. They are learning critical thinking. And these are the skills that will place them on the global stage for them to be able to compete favorable with children from any kind. So welcome everybody to our monthly webinar. Today we're going to be examining a very important subject, and I'll just share my screen. We're going to be talking about the honest truth. Why school confidence doesn't translate to real life. Why school confidence doesn't translate to real life. And thank you again for finding time to join us. Yes, and if you are just joining us, I'd asked earlier for you to share your name or at least where you're joining us from, and let us know if this is your first time. Okay, so my name is Joy Eshimokai, and like I said earlier, I am the lead coach of Prospect Life Academy. I'm excited to be here with you this evening. So today we're talking about the honest truth. why school confidence doesn't translate to real life. Now, a couple of years back, oh, I, well, while growing up and in school, right, in secondary school, I think I was probably 14. I think maybe JS3 or SS1. I'm not certain. And there's this girl who always, I mean, every time we had an event in school, um, what they call that thing again? Speech and prize giving day. Uh, what's the other one? We wear traditional. I don't know. I know what they call it now, but I don't know what we used to call it then. Maybe traditional day or something. Oh, Lord help me. Okay, so every time we had school events, she was always chosen as the person who will address parents, address everybody. And boy, that girl was as smart and as confident as they come. And of course, yours faithfully was one of those people that love to just be at the back. Don't find me. Don't shine the spotlight on me, and we are good. If you do that, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm probably going to be B in that question that I asked earlier. And I will just pray, literally from the ground to open. I know it's as old as time, and swallow me up. And so one day, I met this girl. Interestingly, a few years down the line, we were now in the university. And interestingly, we were in the same department. And I just couldn't believe what happened. The lecturer called on her, asked her a question, and told her to come to the front of the class and, answer. I can't remember exactly what Professor Joey asked. However, she literally froze. Like, I couldn't believe it. Now, it brings us to a very important subject, right? Most people say, my child is confident. My child is confident. But I've come to find out in my work with children that some of those children are honestly just confident in familiar environment. When you take them out of that environment, you find out that they are totally lost and they don't know what to do. So, could it be that that girl was comfortable speaking while we were in secondary school because she had grown very familiar with the audience? She knew everyone in class or most of the people in school because we're not a lot, I mean, in the university secondary school. And then when she got to an unfamiliar ground, she was unable to express herself. Well, today we're going to be talking about the honest truth. Your child can speak in school. So why do they struggle outside? Your child can speak in school. Why exactly do they struggle outside? I mentioned earlier that they are comfortable in familiar environment. But the reality is that your child is confident only, that's what it says here, in familiar environment. But when you take them out, they are not. So why school is different? In school, your child has a familiar environment. Like I said earlier, a teacher guiding them, clear instructions, known faces, and yes, it's a safe space to try and maybe to fail every now and then. Okay, so they are not guessing, they are guided. My teacher is here, my classmates are here, I know everybody in class, and so they are confident and they speak in class. And I mean, even teachers could say, madam, your child is very confident. But then you get to, and I've had a number of parents actually say this to me, my child speaks well at home, my child speaks well in school. However, if my child even as much as get to church, they are unable to speak. They are comfortable speaking in comfortable environment. When you take them out of that environment, that's where the real problem is. So why is real life harder? In real life, your child faces a number of challenges, new people, new faces. And I mean, all of us can relate where we've been children, right? We've been, as a matter of fact, even adults fear this. Newsflash. Now, you get to a new place and you see new faces, and you're like, oh my God, these people are going to judge me. What if I say rubbish? What if I freeze? What if I don't know what to say? So they get new place, new faces, new environment. There are no prompts, there are no guidance. There's no teacher saying, oh, go girl, you got this. There's no mom or dad saying, you've got this, go ahead. They face, like literally, there was this, I think a couple of months back, and let's be real, we see this a lot. Hey parents, hey, let's be real. We actually see our children practice and practice at home, practice and practice in school. Maybe there's a school event, practice at home, practice in school. You put them on the stage and they freeze. New faces. New faces. They're able to deliver. Sometimes, being a children's teacher for over, 18 years, I've seen that happen before I migrated to teenagers, right? I've seen that happen. We go through so much coaching the children. They have a presentation and they are acing it, and then all of a sudden they get to the front of the church and boom, silence. So in real life, your child faces the fear of being judged. They're uncertain, they doubt their abilities, they all of a sudden don't know what to say. Meanwhile, they were prepared. And then they also face that pressure of respond now, say something now, not knowing that confident speaking really comes from pausing, putting your thoughts together before you speak. And not that pressure to let me speak, let me see. You find two things when this happens, right? Either the child just blabs and goes on and on, saying really nothing that makes sense, excuse me, or they just give you a one-liner and that's it. And that's it. But in the real world is where true confidence is tested. Hello? In the real world is where true confidence is tested. If you tell me your child is confident at home, confident in school, and then you bring them to the real world and we can see what you've been telling us about, then everything is 0 equals to 0. Really, let's be honest, okay? So we're being honest. Honest. I like this title, the honest truth. All right, so the honest truth is, one, confidence is not where your child speaks, so it is where your child can speak without help. So confidence cannot be developed only where your child just speaks and speaks. Which is a good place to start, trust me. But really, let's be real. It is where your child can speak without help. It is where your child can speak without feeling those pressure. If a child can only speak when guided, they are still learning. So, what do? Ensure to put them on stages that make them feel uncomfortable, on unfamiliar stages, okay? And that's really where confidence is built. You don't learn to fight war well in the house. You go to the war front. Yes? All right, so what your child actually needs, your child needs practice outside of the classroom, outside of the home. Good place to start. Good. Home, classroom, great. Church, great. However, they need to practice outside the classroom. And really, this actually reminds me of our Speak to Inspire contest, right? So the Speak to Inspire contest is the speaking contest that we all host at the Prospect Life Academy every November. And it brings together children from all over the world. We have children from the UK, Canada, America, Ghana, different parts of the world, right, contesting. And really, they are children that we've raised in the academy. But this year, we want to put in a little, tweak it a little. And we're inviting, if you think your child is confident, right? And you think they can speak, because people are always saying, oh, so Coach Joy, if my child is not in the academy, if my child has not gotten past your speaker boot camp, cohort 1 or cohort 2, how do I ensure they come in? Right? We have opened this year, it's going to be a special one for your child to contest. The important thing is that we're going to train them. So we'll spend a month training your children. So if you feel your child can contest for the Spin to Inspire contest, why not? So allow your child practice outside of the classroom. So that's a very good platform for you to bring your child on. Allow them practice outside of the classroom. Expose them to real life situations. Give them space to think and respond independently. Stop pushing that child. Talk now. Say it now. Speak now. Your pressure too is much, mommy, daddy. Right? So present them with consistent speaking opportunities. Let them speak. Because confidence grows through exposure and not comfort. Like I said earlier, you want to learn to fight war. Yes, you'll be learning, but the real war is fighting it at the war front, where your skills are tested. If you say you have practiced and you're ready, that's where it's really tested. So confidence grows through exposure and not comfort. Remove your child from comfortable spaces. Stop saying, oh, I suffered, my child must not suffer. Please allow your children grow. These things that we call suffer most of the times is just, spaces that hone their skills. So know this, parents. If you want confident children in the real world, outside of class, outside of your home, you must train them beyond the classroom. And that's the real difference. Take them out. Let them speak. And we're opening the Speak to Inspire contest enrollment immediately. So just send us a chat on the number that is scrolling across your screen, and we'll share the details with you. So you think your child is confident enough to speak, and then you can go watch our children, right? From SPTI 2024 and SPTI 2025 and see how they did, really. So it's a good platform for growth. I advise that you get your children on board. So yes, what is next? You can book, I can't believe I rushed this class. I did. You can book a free 15 minutes discovery call with us. We'll help you discover the best public speaking program for your child. We have a number. We have the Speaker Bootcamp. It's a 6 months confidence building public speaking program that helps your children face the real world. They're able to stand and speak confidently on any platform. And yes, like I said earlier, we are on a mission to raise the next generation of children who speak, who lead, and who inspire. So send us a number. Okay, the WhatsApp number is right here. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. If you have any questions, you can ask now. So yes, at the Speaker Bootcamp, let me see. I think I have one question. Okay, thank you very much for sharing, Lincoln. But if you have any highlights, you can share with us. If you have any questions, you can share as well. Lincoln says confidence grows through exposure and not comfort. That's on period, sir. Thank you very much. True confidence, Lincoln again. True confidence is where your child can speak without help. Where your child confidence grows with practice. Confidence grows through exposure and not comfort. So if you have any questions, I'm right here. So yes, at Prosperit Life Academy, we teach your children. We don't just teach them, okay, just speak and speak. We teach them to think. We teach them to think. Think clearly, speak confidently, and then express themselves. We teach them to speak, to think, to speak. And yes, we actually have that class that teaches them how to think. I know you're here, parents says, how do you teach my child to think? Yes, with impromptu speaking. We can even teach you as an adult to speak. So we ask you impromptu questions and you have to respond. That's how you get them to solve problems. That's how you get them to think critically. That's how you get them to structure their thoughts and then respond within a few seconds. So yes, the honest truth, why class or home confidence doesn't translate into world confidence. If you have any question, please share. Any questions? Okay. Should I ask my own questions? Okay, now the question is from what age is ideal to teach a child or children how to think and build confidence? I mean, I think 2 is perfect. 2 is perfect. 2 is perfect. But if you're asking what ages we take in the academy, from 6. From 6, we take children from age 6. And yes, we have the speaker boot camp where we teach them to stand up and be heard. We take shy children, we take unsure, quiet children, we take confident children, we take expressive children. I mean, most times when parents say my child is confident, sometimes it's just children that speak without structure. So we give them structure. We empower them to speak with structure, not just speak on and just going, without structure. So we teach them to speak with structure. Thank you very, very much, Nat Dynamic, for that question. Any other question? Any other question? Yes, today we're wrapping up on time. Any other question, please share. All right, so if you want to get in touch with ProSpeak Life Academy, you have a number scrolling on the screen. And yes, you can, on the banner, yes, on the screen. And yes, you can ask us any question. Send us a chat or WhatsApp. Send us a chat on WhatsApp. On this slide, you can see our number. All right, thank you very much for joining me tonight. And I look forward to having you again next month. If you do not have any questions, please share your highlights. Please share your highlights. Thank you very much. And it's good night from here. Do not forget, your child's confidence does not grow in comfort. Your child's confidence does not grow in comfort. As a matter of fact, comfort is a burial place for kings. You want your child's confidence to grow, put them in a comfortable position, all right? So don't let, if your child is silent, please don't let, you can go watch some of our webinar on My Child is Silent or I Have a Shy Child Help. We have one webinar every month, and so you can go through. We have free webinars on our YouTube page. And guess what? If you're not already following us, please click on that subscribe button so you can have more content like this. So do not let silence steal your child's future, right? So enroll them. If your child is silent, enroll them. If your child speaks, those children that you say, oh, you talk too much, let's give them structure, right? Don't watch your child suffer. As a parent, I know that one of the worst things that can happen is see my child struggle, especially struggle in front of others, right? So equip your child with public speaking skills and to build their confidence. Trust me, and whatever it is they have to say, they'll say it. So don't watch. I know it's a terrible thing if you have to watch. If you have ever watched your child, try to express themselves, say something, and then they stop halfway, or they go on and go. Remember my initial question: go on, or go from one point to the other, confused, or they just say, you know what, I don't know, or I can't explain. Then this is the place for you. It's actually one of the frustrating things that a parent can watch. I, for one, I love it when I feel proud of my children and I taught them early to be able to express themselves. Yes, I did. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me this evening. And I look forward to having you again next month. Something special is coming your way. So stay glued to this channel. We're going to be sharing something special we're working on in the academy. So stay glued. At Pro Speak Life Academy, guys, we teach your children to think, to speak, to lead. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Have a good night. Thank you, Nat. Thank you, Lincoln. Thank you, everybody. And do have a good night from here.